Well, oil prices are swinging wildly. It hit nearly $120 a barrel today, and then it fell to below $90. President Donald Trump is warning Iran not to block the Strait of Hormuz, where 20% of the world's oil travels. He even claimed the U.S. may take it over. Iran threatened to stop the export of crude oil altogether if the U.S. and Israel continue their attacks. And President Trump said if that happens, Iran will be hit, quote, 20 times harder than they have been hit thus far. Well, the cost of oil is impacting gas prices.
KCRA 3's Andres Valle is live now with how the conflict is affecting what you pay at the pump. So what do we know about these gas prices?
Yeah, well, Andrea Curtis, according to AAA, since the conflict started more than a week ago here in California, gas prices have risen more than 50 cents a gallon, and drivers here in Sacramento are definitely feeling it.
I think it's ridiculous that they keep raising the gas prices on us, because pretty soon we're not going to even be able to drive.
Frustration.
They're high. Almost $5 a gallon is ridiculous.
At each pump.
I just have cut down on driving, I guess.
As drivers figure out how to save money with gas prices rising.
Carpool or use the Gas Buddy app. Yeah, that really helps.
According to AAA, the average price for a gallon of regular gas in California is $5.20. Just last week, that number was $4.66. It's a 54-cent increase in a week. The Iran war blamed for the increase as the conflict has disrupted crude oil trade.
Really what's going on is supply and demand. When you have Iran supplying not the United States, but India and China, and now that's kind of cut off. India and China are going to have to find another source to get their oil, and they're going to the same sources we go to. So everybody's trying to get oil from the same places, and it really drives up demand.
But other factors are at play. The war is happening as gas stations switch to the more expensive summer blend, on top of refineries shutting down in California.
We're losing refineries. Phillips 66 down in Carson, in Southern California, it closed late last year, and next month we are going to lose Valero's Benicia refinery. So we're just down to 2 refineries in the Bay Area, and that's really going to hurt at the pump here in Northern California.
Drivers tired of paying the price.
We keep bombing all the Middle East places, and they're just going to respond that way. So we don't have a choice, really.
The way the government runs California, I don't think that's helping either.
While you can't control the price at the pump, AAA says drivers can control behaviors to help soften the hit.
Using navigation apps like Google Maps to make sure you're taking the quickest route and that you're leaving not at rush hour times. And then, you know, you're going to the grocery store, the pharmacy, school, do all that in one trip rather than taking multiple trips.
All good advice, and AAA also says changing your driving habits can also have a big impact. Quick acceleration or hard braking can waste up to 30% of your fuel, so something to keep in mind. For now, we're live here in Sacramento. I'm Andres Valle, KCRA 3 News.
Yeah, this is something that impacts everyone. Andres, thank you.